Hello, this is the Negro Exciting News Fun Show, and I am your host, DJ S. So, what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about will the dollar go under and the RMB the yuan, take over globally? The RMB, the Renminbi, is the Chinese currency, yeah, and is Renminbi means the people's money, yeah. So basically, will this take over from the dollar? I mean, for me, China is taking over the world, yeah. China is doing all the manufacturing, yeah, and where I'm working. I mean, historically, I'm literally 10 years ago. The British media had you laughing at Chinese people. I mean, literally 10 years ago, the whole image was, oh, they ride bicycles, they're poor, and they wanted us to laugh. Yeah, within a year of that kind of image and British people laughing at Chinese people because they ride bikes everywhere, then they unveiled, they unrolled. Yeah, that's unrolled. The Barclays bikes, known as the Boris bikes. So 1 minute we're laughing at these people because they ride bicycles everywhere because they're supposedly so poor. The next thing UK government are like, well, we need less cars, pollution, global warming, etc., etc. We all know the story, yeah. And now I'll ride these bicycles, yeah. So now we've come from this to where all the manufacturing is now in China. I mean, everything I buy nowadays, when I look to see where it's made, it says China, yeah. Everything is made in China. Yeah, even this waistcoat is made in China. Everything is made in China. Yeah. And previously everything was made in Japan. Yeah. But new power systems emerging now. Japan was aligned with the old power system. And as that old power system is going down, yeah, Japan has to be replaced with the new power system, which is now China. And the funny thing to me is, for somebody to take over the world, historically there had to be a war. Yeah, there had to be a war. There was a fight, a war, and somebody won, and now they take over from the old person. But in China, with the China rising, is totally the opposite. It's like somebody, a hidden hand, something, a force that we can't really see, has somehow given China the power. Yeah? Has given China the power. China didn't fight a war to get this power. It was given to China. Yeah? And, I believe it's an agreement. There's always been a secret agreement, for certain countries to rule the world. And now that those countries who used to rule the world, their time is over now, And so China had to wait patiently for hundreds of years. Yeah, 100 years, definitely 100 years, to rule the world. Now, there was something called the Nanking Treaty, yeah? And what the Nanking Treaty was the West, the Britain, they took over Hong Kong for 100 years, yeah? And that treaty came to end in 1997. So in 1897, that's when, Britain took over Hong Kong for 100 years. And they gave it back to the Chinese in 1997. Yeah, so it's a similar thing. China patiently had to wait. Mao Zedong had to do what he had to do. I mean, it's not funny, but Mao Zedong had to do what he had to do. Yeah, culling his population. But now it's China's time to rule the world. Yeah. So, the question is, will the dollar go under and the renminbi take over? Yeah. Now, the important thing about the renminbi and the yuan, yeah, is that where this currency wasn't accepted for certain transactions, now it is being accepted. So, you know, that is a sure clue that this Chinese money is now, you know, recognized globally and can be used in a lot of different kind of business activities. Yeah. So when will, you know, the renminbi and the yuan, the RMB, properly, you know, be acknowledged as the world's #1 currency? That remains to be seen. Yeah, I mean, nobody could be quite sure when that's going to happen. I mean, I listened to all the financial experts. Yeah, you know, well, they definitely know more than me. Yeah, and you know, it's only a matter of time. See, Asia's growing now. Asia now, and it's like the West is coming down. So it's east of Belarus. Yeah, east of Belarus is now starting to go up. Yeah, and then the West, it will come down slowly. That's what's supposed to be happening. And in the system, and the ruble will be the richest currencies. Yeah, because, you know, Eurasia also will have power too in this system, because apparently there's 2 power systems in the world. Yeah, there's the Anglo-American system and there's the Eurasian power system. So the Eurasian power system was down and the Anglo-American system was up. And now the Asian Oriental system's up and the West is coming down. Yeah. So, you know, when will the renminbi, the RMB, be officially crowned the world's #1 currency? I'm not sure. So if you've got any questions or comments, put them below. Please subscribe, click the like button, and I'm out.